What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Y'all see it. Let's get right to it.
Okay, so that's what AI says that the two were saying, and they even mask their voices as well. And I don't know, man, it sure does seem incredibly accurate. I guess the point being that this sort of reveals underlying truths about what the entire establishment thought about Kamala Harris, what they thought about Hillary Clinton, and that there is something that unites Donald Trump and Barack Obama. And this makes Kamala Harris, of course, bitter and seething with rage. Ladies and gentlemen, it also makes for some pretty great memes. Okay. All right. Mr. Trump is my president. Let's see how well that. All right, anyway. Okay. So this thing flew. A lot of people saying, wow, this actually looks very, very much exactly like what they are saying. And people were saying that this matches actually their lips and sort of the candor and the way that they would speak. And then Donald Trump just goes and posts it on his Truth Social, essentially confirming that the AI-generated read was correct. And this is actually what they were doing. They're talking mad smack about Hillary and Kamala and saying that Kamala could never win. Well, anyway, all of that must have gotten under someone.
I feel like everybody knows that, though. Like I said yesterday, I feel like me personally, like I said, and I meant this. I meant this when I said this. I know it was a lot of comments. Me personally, if Kamala would have had more time, bro, this is me being 100. If Kamala would have had more time of her campaign, it'd have been way worse. Y'all think it was worse just those, that little small amount of time she had, was that like 2 months? Month and a half or two? I'm telling y'all, it'd have been way worse. She had a lot more time.
Skin, whose name rhymes with Bomala Barris, because Queen Camilla, decided to post a photo of this funeral on social media. Well, you'll notice something very interesting absent from this photo. This is directly from her Instagram. Here it is right here, live on the page. This has 400,000 likes and a bunch of comments. And you'll notice that Donald Trump has been cropped out.
Oh, wow.
Not a particularly great photo of Barack Obama either, but you'll see that Trump is totally cropped out of this image. Mike Pence made it in there. Kamala Harris, so bitter, so vengeful, so malevolent, so nasty.
Me personally, I mean, I feel like I know a lot of people probably looking at the fact, oh, why didn't she put him in there? That is rude. That ain't how you. Man, me personally, probably a good thing. You know what I mean? It's probably a good thing. You don't want to be in that photo.
Nasty woman. Kamala Harris crops out Donald Trump and the First Lady Melania Trump out of her Instagram photo from the Carters, saying Jimmy Carter loved our country, he loved his faith, served his people, left the world better than he found it. And his last dying wish to see Kamala Harris as president didn't come true, but Jimmy Carter did get to see Donald Trump become president.
And that's the thing, though. Like, me personally, I just look at the simple fact of, like, it shows your character just on how you doing things. You posting something without President Donald Trump and Melania, the First Lady. And me personally, I mean, like I said, it just shows your character. It shows is given that, sore loser, and that's just what it is.
President Carter's many contributions will echo for generations to come. Yeah, well, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Cropped Donald Trump out. Oh, boy. The comment section saying, yeah, you were cropped out of the election.
Right.
That's real good.
So that's why she did that.
And then a bunch of like boom, clap, hallelujah comments. It's pretty. This is you'd think like a final desperate, cringy move by Kamala. But it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. While Kamala Harris was cropping her photos for Instagram, she should have had her eyes on her Ring camera because her house was burglarized, or at least attempted burglary, inside of her Brentwood home amid the wildfires in Los Angeles. Police arrest two suspected burglars at Kamala Harris's Brentwood home amid fires. The wildfires continue to ravage Southern California local law enforcement have arrested numerous people attempting to take advantage of the situation. Los Angeles Police Department confirmed to Deadline that 2 individuals were arrested at Kamala Harris's Brentwood home at 4:40 a.m. on Saturday. Ultimately, they could not prove the individuals were involved in a burglary. However, they were detained for violating curfew. As of late last week, the curfew was imposed in evacuation zones from 6 to 6 a.m. Curb looting and unrest. So it's not enough that these people have, of course, fires, burn their neighborhood to tinders. There's now active militant looters throughout. Since the fire started, officers have made 29 arrests across the impacted areas, including for burglary, breaking curfew, and other violations. 2 of them were lurking around Kamala's house at 4 a.m. Yeah, okay, got it. I wonder what you were doing inside of like an evacuation zone. Having attended Jimmy Carter's funeral at the National Cathedral Thursday with her husband Doug Emhoff, Harris canceled planned overseas trip to remain in D.C. to help oversee the federal response. So she won't get her like final little speaking of lighting things on fire, she won't get a chance to light taxpayer money on fire by crisscrossing the globe, right? Which is what they always do at the very end of these humiliating tenures. Joe Biden leaving office with a 28% approval rating. Kamala Harris probably even worse, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
and this ain't gonna help. Cropping out the single most popular president and the most powerful president in my lifetime. Well, lady. What a bitter, sad, perfect way to end. And I am so happy that you will be out in 8 days. It's your boy Benny.
I mean, that's just what I feel like that this is something that she's obviously doing just for the simple fact. Like, just think about these things. Kamala is doing these things and did that because, and this is me being 100 with y'all. I feel like, and this is my opinion, I feel like she's going to be irrelevant. You know, she's going to be irrelevant. It's not much that, Kamala, you know what I mean? It ain't much possible that, she can do. Now, I don't know what she could do. You know what I mean? So I feel like these are just things that like she's trying to go out with a bang and it's just backfiring on her. So I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all comments, thoughts down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love to everybody. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video dropping tonight. Catch y'all next one.